Ball boy ready to go. A good pitch to the official to start the possession. The other guy in stripes says, yeah, fist bump. Good job, little man. York Suburban, the visiting team, they chew up some real estate on the ground. CJ Rissmiller breaks free on the left side. A big gainer all the way close to the goal line. Wait a second, holding halfway through negates some of the yards, so get out the eraser and adjust those numbers. Rissmiller finishes the drive a few minutes later, and Suburban, well, they are on the board. They score on the ground, and they can also get the job done through the air. Rylan Bratton is the quarterback, and he is going to hit the slant pattern to Donovan Alicia right here. Sees him open after the fake. Good throw, good catch. This one postponed. It's going to resume Monday at 6 o'clock. Now for a marquee matchup for a team that almost made it to the state championship game in 2022, Trinity. Shamrocks put Wyomissing on the schedule this year. Spartans have sent some linemen onto the next level to play for Penn State, but Trinity's Messiah Mickens has verbaled to Happy Valley. Let's send it to Evan Brooks to show us what happens at the home of the Rocks.
The Cedar Cliff student section is fired up for their 2-0 Colts, taking on JP McCaskey. First drive of the game, and the Colts defense asserts itself. Michael Jones comes flying through like a rocket and gets things started with a Cedar Cliff sack. Ensuing possession for Cedar Cliff, Eric Shriver gets the carry up the middle, picks his way through a couple of defenders, and puts the Colts on the board for a 7-0 lead. Next possession, McCaskey QB Jalen Centron is picked off by Nathan Luss, and he's got the end zone on his mind. He takes it all the way back to the end zone for a Colts pick six and a 14-0 lead. Coach says, let's see it one more time, and the defense steps up to the challenge. Not one, but two interceptions by Lusk on the night, and he runs it all the way back into Colts territory. From there, everything going Cedar Cliff's way tonight. This time, it's Tyrell Hills on the carry, and he dashes towards the end zone. This one, all Colts all day as they win 43-6. Over to Trinity and Wyomissing, a special guest on hand as Penn State head coach James Franklin looks on. Nittany Lions commit Messiah Mickens dinged up in this one, so Caleb Bray leans on the passing game, goes up top for Mike Johnson, who mosses two defenders and strolls into the end zone to add to the Shamrocks' lead. The Spartans knocking on the door, but the Trinity defense steps up. It's Johnson again doing it all to get the key fourth down stop. After the weather delay, we fast forward to the second half. This one, a close one in the final minutes. The Shamrocks need one final stop with seconds remaining, but the Spartans find the end zone, and the extra point is good as Trinity loses a heartbreaker, 35-34. Trinity and Wyomissing in the game of the night, both teams fighting through weather delays, but in the end, the Spartans just edge out the Shamrocks and improve their regular season win streak to 28 straight games. Reporting for the Frenzy, Evan Brooks, Fox 43.
Thank you, Brooksy. It's one of the most anticipated matchups that we'll see in the regular season. Harrisburg and Manheim Township. The Cougars and Blue Streaks have had some impressive wins already this season. The day started with excitement and anticipation. Even though I had a ladybug traveling with me, all of my stops, I honestly felt I was bad luck, and it just followed me. I was probably the only person to see the least amount of action tonight. Take a look.
Let the fun begin. A game that was circled on the calendar for the Blue Streaks, just waiting to face the Cougars after they knocked them out in the 6A District 3 Championship last year. The game was pushed up originally to 6:30, then to 6:15. As soon as the teams took the field, even for how sunny it was, there was a rainbow in the distance. The game was delayed just before kickoff. They waited an hour and decided to postpone Township and Harrisburg until 10 a.m. in the morning. Next up, straight up 501 to Warwick and Cedar Crest. They were also delayed but started at 7:30. All right, feeling like a normal Friday night under the lights. Check this play out. Falcons quarterback Jackson Custer scrambling, going left, turning around, going right. Custer finds Leo Tradeo Jr. down the field, and that would be the highlight. The game was called after that play and will be picked back up tomorrow at 11 a.m. So let's see if we can find another game. I struck out at Donegal, then headed up to E-Town to only walk through the gates of the Bears Den and womp womp. Their game against Lower Dolphin goes into a lightning delay. I just can't win. But someone does. They called the game with 3:37 left in third as the Falcons shut out the Bears 30-0.
And such a fun time. This is the halftime on the Frenzy. Mannheim Central wants to stay perfect, but what you see is what Cocalico is about to say it. More Frenzy after this.